What units are used to measure surface area? Have you ever wondered how we measure the space covering the outside of objects? This is where surface area comes into play. Surface area is the total area that covers the outside of a three-dimensional object. Since surface area measures a two-dimensional extent on a three-dimensional shape, it is expressed in square units. These units tell us how many squares of a certain size can fit on the surface of the object. Let's break down the common units used to measure surface area. First up is the square meter, which is the standard unit in the metric system. This unit is typically used for larger objects or spaces. If you are working with smaller objects, you might use square centimeters. This unit is especially handy in geometry problems involving shapes like cubes, spheres, or pyramids. For very small surfaces, square millimeters come into play. When measuring large areas, such as land, square kilometers are the go-to unit. In the Imperial system, which is often used in the United States, you will encounter square feet, square inches, and square yards. These units are commonly used for various applications, from home improvement projects to real estate. Understanding that surface area is measured in square units helps distinguish it from length, which is measured in linear units like meters or feet, and volume, which is measured in cubic units like cubic meters or cubic feet. For instance, when calculating the surface area of a cube, you multiply the area of one face, which is found by multiplying length by width, by the total number of faces. This gives you the total surface area expressed in square units. Similarly, the surface area of a sphere is calculated using the formula for times pi times the radius squared, with the result also in square units. Using square units to measure surface area is not just about numbers. It connects to real-world applications. For example, if you want to know how much paint you need to cover a box or how much wrapping paper to use for a gift, understanding surface area is key. In summary, surface area is always measured in square units. The specific unit you use depends on the size and context of the object being measured. Whether you are working with large spaces or tiny objects, knowing the right unit can make all the difference in your calculations.